Let's start with, all right, let's go with June. Where is June going to sit? They're right there. That game is ass.
It's going to work in your father's old experimental station.
Frank Herbert's June on PlayStation 2 is one of the worst games I've played.
Plan are surely there. If the Imperium discover that we're contemplating changes to...
And right with Frank Herbert's June is going to be Inuyasha. Feudal Combat. It's a fighting game that is oh man. It's really not. It's so clunky. Both games are so clunky. June being an adventure game, Inuyasha being a fighting game. It's not it, Chief. And I think below them, Jackie Chan Adventures going in F. There's nothing to it. There's no source. It's a fucko kind of game that just doesn't carry any weight. You can die and not be punished. You get resurrected. There's no lives or anything. You respawn exactly where you fell. That includes the bosses, everything. So... oh my god, Initial D. It's fun. It's got all the charm of Initial D, but it's just like, it still holds that clunkiness to it as well. And with that, oh, Bouncer, where do you sit? I did not love you at all. I'll sit it in C at the moment. It's fine. It's a 2000s beat 'em up published by Square. It is 3-player co-op, but it handles like absolute ass. And also with my experience, I did not end up playing with anyone else when going through it. So, you know, playing it solo, as you can imagine, is as good as what that could be. I think Obscure can sit in C as well. It's good. It's not necessarily a clone of like Silent Hill, but it has the exact same formula. There's also like the Until Dawn kind of element too, where your party members can die, you ain't getting them back. And it's fun in that regard, and I think the game would be a whole lot funner in co-op as well. It's got its corniness and whatnot, but it's there. Flat out. It's not necessarily vehicular combat, but it's got that full destruction side of things. Plus the soundtrack is as good as like Need for Speed or even Burnout. There's a bunch of like, maybe this game is not as good as what I thought it was. Maybe oh, okay. Well, it's Flat Out 2 that's got the actual goated soundtrack. Hard Knock High. This game is like your... have you ever seen the anime Cromartie High School? That, but in a video game. It's part of the Simple 2000 video game series where developers were given a grant of essentially like, yeah, 2,000. And had to build a game off that budget. So a lot of them are pretty much demos and sold for much cheaper. This is definitely one of the higher ones of them, but with that too, some of those games broke from that and gained so much popularity and love, such as like EDF, right? Earth's Defense Force came from the Simple Games 2000 series. And I keep looking at Fire Warrior and I know that's going to be low. I think we're going to go Tekken 4. It's been a long time since I played Tekken 4. As I was told and reminded of, Tekken 4 introduced, ceilings, stairs, environmental obstacles such as like pillars and shit that are on the map. In a lot of cases was deemed to pretty much almost be the killer of the Tekken series. DMC2 is not a DMC game. It's fine, but it is not what people went to play DMC for. This man is like the Devil May Cry anime, not Artie Shanker's one, but the Japanese one from the late 2000s. But yeah, there's that. As I said, it's fine. Infinite World can go there. It is a step backwards, I felt, to what Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was. Even though I've got my own problems with Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the fact that its story mode is incredibly bare bones. It's so stripped down. But the really cool thing that Tenkaichi 3 did was the backwards compatibility side of things. Such as if you had the previous games, you were actually able to play the story modes through the game by just, once you got to the screen, insert Tenkaichi's 2 disc and then be able to play through Tenkaichi 2's story. If you have played it on the Wii, you got that all on your own. Oh wait, no, you missed out on it, sorry, because you got online. But Infinite World just kind of took all that back and a bit more. Tried to refine the combat to feel more like an actual Budokai fighter, but it just did not feel it. We're speaking of Budokai. It's getting on B. This game's great. This game's actually motion inputs, 2D, oh no, 2.5D fighter. And it's got a bunch of charm in it still. It's really fun. And I personally reckon if you want to aura farm and look awesome, the Tenkaichi games are for you. If you want to play an actual fighting game, the Budokai games are for you. I know that sounds confusing because Tenkaichi are Budokai Tenkaichi, but yeah. I think personal favorite, not Pokemon, but Pokemon. J-Cocoon 2. It's super fun. It's got so much like fun visuals to it with all the cinematics. To even the monster sprites. There's kind of like a rock paper scissors element as you're playing through as well. But like, man, it is a slept on, I don't want to call it a gem, but it's pretty good. It's very good. But yeah, it's pretty much Pokemon with its own IP. Like, it's not gonna mean anything to any of you guys, but like, so much of this game is voiced, and different elements. You gotta lay out your team of, well, I think it's 9 in total, but yeah, going through each biome, each world, traveling through, it's a whole lot of fun. Fighting Fury. This game's actually fun. I know it's low on the list, but it needed way more time to cook. It's not polished in any regard. If you don't know anything about Fighting Fury though, it is a Arc System game that doesn't have Arc System's title even attached to it at all. No developer is tied to it, but with a bit of digging, research, whatnot, you'll find out that Arc System are behind it, and it's a licensed Baki game. So Baki the anime or Baki the fighter, you verse the demon ape from the original Bucky series. Yujiro's in it, a bunch of your favorites. And it has a really interesting build your own fighter where you, to each character you would verse, and if you defeat them, you would unlock the first move out of their move list. So you'd have to continually beat them each time to then gain more of their abilities to be able to create your own fighter. But obviously those encounters weren't exactly set. So off into the arcade mode. Grind, grind, grind. But you could do some pretty busted stuff. Seven Samurai. That is not where you're going. Think Seven Samurai is gonna go there. Seven Samurai, it's based off of the film, but with a futuristic cyberpunk setting and a little bit of creative liberty, but the initial story is intact there. It's essentially a boss gauntlet running through, progressing the story, encounter, go through again, rinse and repeat. That's the whole game. But it's pretty good. My biggest problem I had with it, especially when I was doing the footage and covering for it, it's so fucking slow, like a snail's pace that's being crushed under your shoe until you get your super meter, your install, which then speeds everything up. And I wish that that install speed was the base speed of the actual game, but it's unfortunately not the case. Guilty Gear, where do you go? Going on from Seven Samurai, you can actually get Soul Bad Guy and Kai's swords from Guilty Gear. The game's good. It's going there. It's really good. It's a whole lot of fun. I never got to play it in arcades or anything like that. My first experience was on the PlayStation 2. And I had no clue what I was doing. And mind you, I didn't start playing fighting games until Street Fighter 4. But with that was a basis to learn motion inputs, to then combo strings and build foundations to then venture out and play all sorts and everything. Guilty Gear's got a super, I dare say, gothic kind of tone, an edgy gothic tone that with a fucking sick soundtrack. Like, most people have heard Strive's soundtrack and they've never let up in regards to their quality that they put in sound wise. Here's a nail on the head every time. Fuck this game. Nightshade. So Nightshade is the sequel to Shinobi, right? Which is a fantastic game, but they've stripped everything out to make a super tight, pretty much platformer, feel wonky as fuck. You feel drunk playing it, and you never feel like you're actually in control of your own character. I don't know why they chose to make it like this. I don't know what possessed them to scrap the formula they already had, but it ain't it, chief. It's poo. It's so poo. Game's hilarious. Godzilla King of the Monsters. An arena fighter with all your favorites. I don't have to go in depth. You know exactly what it's going to be. As I said, it's an arena fighter. You're based in different locations, fighting against classic enemies. Everyone's here. It's good. It's a fun time waster. I won't go as far as say it's good, but it's a good time waster. You belong right there. Red Ninja, the game that could have been good. The game that I feel like Ghost of Tsushima 2 looks to have polished in every regard. I know there's no connection between the two, but man, the feudal Japan setting, the seduction in the game doesn't work its ass. It shouldn't even be there. Plus the overload of gratuitous upskirt shots that the camera essentially forces the player to go through. The stealth mechanic is broken as balls. The platforming is like a paraplegic trying to jump. And the only thing it's got going for it is that the Tetsugen is a fucking sick weapon. And I wish it was used more. Why is it in this garbage? There we go. We're locking it in. We're going. Flat Out 2 is sitting right there. Flat Out 2's soundtrack, right? I mentioned it just before. This improved everything that was the first game, right? Plus then they added a destruction derby, plus they added a stuntman sort of mode, plus you have music from Megadeth, Wolfmother, Rob Zombie, Nickelback, Yellowcard, Rise Against, Audio Slave, Under Oath, The Chelsea Smiles, Zebrahead, Fall Out Boy, Papa Roach, Supergrass, Motley Crue, The Vines, Alkaline Trio. A super fun game. And a super fun game co-op as well. Especially if you're going to do the arena, the destruction derby mode. You can have a lot of fun with it. Black Bell. Black Bell sucks. And I'm sorry for anyone watching that's a fan of the anime. The show sucks too. And this puts even more of a sour taste in my mouth. I'd rather eat glass. I'd rub mud in my eyes. It's ugly to look at. It's another arena fighter, except everyone's a puppet character. And either, if you have it on PlayStation 2, don't play it, but for God's sake, don't ever play the PSX ROM to it either. The audio just makes this high screeching. I didn't have a fun time running it through an emulator. I didn't have a fun time playing it on the actual PlayStation 2. It handles like shit. The party mode is it's fine, but it's like taken just from Mario Party, half the mini games. It's a pass. Yep, done. Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto. That's how they get the abbreviation. Don. It is a Smash Brothers clone, sort of. Instead, you have a gauge build up from dealing damage that slowly grants you supers, and upon dealing damage, your bar builds up, and your goal is to 4 players all share the same bar. Whenever you deal damage, your bar grows. Your goal is to deal enough damage to push the other people's bars out. That's how you win. It's a fun time waster. The cast is alright. It's not the best, but you know, it's there. One Piece. Now, I believe that One Piece is the Carnival of Pirates, which is a Oh no, this might be the arena fighter. Sorry. It's the arena fighter. This was actually pretty fun. This was... Everyone's got this like chibi look to them. And my best way to explain it is to just show you. The characters have got this odd chibi characters to them. You pick a character, then you also pick an assist. Destructible environments, it's like if Smash Brothers was an arena fighter. It's pretty whack, but it's a lot of fun too. You've got your power-ups and everything else. Like, I don't know, it's your Shrek Super Slam, but for One Piece. Go on, MB. Digimon Rumble Arena 2. It is the best Smash Brothers clone. Like, from even some of the stages, it is pretty tight, concise. It handles pretty well with all the visuals going on. You've got your environmental hazards too, and just being able to digivolve and then seeing everything play out. It's a lot of fun with a bunch of friends. If you've got a multi-tab, absolutely. Get 4 people in there. I feel like we need something in A. Bloodwood Toll. It's Dororo. If you know the story of Dororo, or you saw the 2019 anime, or if you know it from the, I think I want to say 60s, it's a really good story. And this game, it's not appealing to a fresh player by any means. If you know the story beats, no, spoilers for the game, right? Okay. You're playing as a character that has lost essentially everything of their body and then built into a puppet. As you begin the game, you actually can't hear any sound. Everything is grey. There's all sorts of little tidbits that they put into the game. And then upon killing certain demons, you get that organ, body part, whatever it may be back. Then granting you the ability to hear, the ability to see color. It was just, yeah. Oh, it's going into B though. It is going into B. Because I remember the final boss. Fuck me dead. It is a chore. A painful chore. The rest of the game is good. And I don't recommend picking it up because I believe it is still about $250. But if you can get a cheap copy of this, oh, absolutely. Or if you just want to experience the Dororo story and check out the game, there are ways. The internet is available for everyone. You can get it. Let's go Samurai Champloo. Game is very mediocre. It feels like it's missing so much of that samurai western bebop style. I think it's the soundtrack that does it, but it's just like the game feels kind of clunky, and that could be due to its time, but it also kind of felt like they just wanted to sort of shit it out. And don't get me wrong, it's not awful, but it's, if you're playing it with Samurai Champloo, it's not what you are actually wanting. It's really not. We're doing it. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. It's great. Like, how can you argue that? It's fantastic co-op. Retellings of the stories, fun, reasonably fresh. They're good. I did try playing the Skywalker saga, Lego Skywalker saga, and did not have the same charm or feeling. It's kind of still there, but I think there was such a uniqueness to be able to tell the story in the mute manner that they did for these games when no character could talk. Everyone was just mumbling and whoa, 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 whoa. It just holds so much charm. Dragon Guard 1. No, I'm doing it. It's going in B. It is not as bad as what people say. It's a weird Muso. And it's clunky at times. But it is not that bad. It really is not that bad. It gets shit on a lot, and it gets the comment like, haha, this game's shit. And especially, yeah, if you want to compare it to like the Automata, if you want to compare it to the Nier games, if you want to compare it to, probably don't compare it to Dragon Guard 3, actually. That game's got its own issues. But the first game, it's more than fine. It's more than serviceable. It's a pain in the ass, especially if you want to get ending E. Have fun. But I dare say, with its flaws that it has, and the weird translation issue that happened in the English version, it holds up. It's really good. I played it through it just not that long ago, probably about 6 months, and I had a lot of fun revisiting it. Way more fun than what I did for Dragon Guard 2. We're coming up here. We're going Sonic Heroes. We're going Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is fun. It is absolutely fun, and as a kid, you know, playing through that, you don't really take in all that many flaws or issues. If it's fun enough. I mean, until you look at what Shadow the Hedgehog, the game has got its own issues, especially towards the character. But I mean, it was fun as a kid, and Sonic Heroes is very much just that too. And it's everything that Sonic 06 forgot to have. Wacky races on the PlayStation 2. It's a lot of fun. It really is. It's vehicular combat, races with everything you'd expect. And as I said, with vehicular combat, falls in line with the show. It's pretty fast paced for what it is. It's pretty chaotic on like Mario Kart even kind of levels. I really recommend, if you don't seek it out, but if you get a chance to play it, absolutely give it a go. Well, Nightshade, then Shinobi. It shouldn't be any surprise, but Shinobi's gonna go at the start of B. Just falling out of A, I think. Game's tight. Game's tight. Game's hard. It's fast paced. It can be brutally difficult at times, but it's super fun. It is really, really fun. A little bit clunky in the combat side of things, but you know, a little bit of time and mastery, and you can start flying through that. I have such a soft spot for Shinobi, and I wish that they would make a remaster or something of a sort with this. I understand they've got the 2D games making a bit of a return or a revival, but man, I want to see this, not this. Peter Jackson's King Kong. The game's goated. It's really good. It's very, very short, but from the aspect of like Peter Jackson's King Kong, it takes a couple of like movie moments and it throws you right into the thick of onto the island, and then the dinosaurs and introduction to King Kong. You have no HUD or anything like that. You've got to use your wits about you at times as well, such as like, you know, long grass, burning it back, preventing pathways of T-Rexes and dinosaurs coming through to fuck your shit. But it's pretty solid and it's pretty slept on. And honestly, I think it's still always still fine for like $20. And then it's definitely worth a grab. To put you in C or to put you in D? Yeah, I'm putting it in D. I don't like Dragon Guard 2. It's tonally super different. From my understanding, I believe Square did Dragon Guard 1. Ubisoft did Dragon Guard 2. Maybe that just might be who published it, but I don't know. The dark greediness from Dragon Guard 1 is not present in Dragon Guard 2. And it feels far more fantasy, well, until a certain individual turns up, but it's not it. I would rather play through the PlayStation 3. I would rather play through Dragon Guard 3 on the PlayStation 3 than play through Dragon Guard 2 again. Given that with Dragon Guard 3, I would play through the DLC, but without the DLC, I'm not 100% sure. Get away. I think the Getaway is really good. From not being just a GTA clone and having its own little tidbits, making it feel like how it does. Like, the Getaway's cover system is so good. And I think literally years before GTA even tried to do something of the sort. Its healing is a bit awkward. So to be able to heal after you've soaked damage and everything else, you don't have a visible life bar or anything like that. It's just visually damage that your character has taken with blood splotches and limping and everything else. But to be able to heal, just finds a wall, give it a little bit, and then back to it. I really liked this game. It was a lot of fun. So the Getaway Black Monday, right? It has everything that the first one had.
It's not your fault, Mitch. A ball on this!
Then
Russians and Yardies in an arms deal.
Gonna need major backup, all units.
set it to basically be like the movie The Raid,
Well, Danny's crew nicked off with everything, so they've
and
got it.
literally not a single memorable character. It's fine, but it is nothing compared to the first game. Shadow of the Colossus, right? What to say this game hasn't already been said? It's really good. It's really, really good. But it's not the best. Playing that on the PlayStation 2 is a chore. It runs like arse. It is not great. The PlayStation 4 or even PS3 remaster, etc. Really good. Really good. The Shadow of the Colossus is not that great on the PlayStation 2. It fucking hurts to look at. I think Jack X is pretty good. I know the game comes a lot of flack for being vehicular combat, and not Jack's 4, I guess. Jack and Dexter 4. But it's actually pretty solid. I really like that game. It gets too much shit for what it is. Yeah, Wild Arms there. Fantastic JRPG. Spent hours of time. Both of them deserve to sit in there. 3 and F or 1. But yes. Wild Arms series, it's a very old school JRPG. But I mean, like, there's so much fun and charm in this game. So much. From character interactions to the world and setting. Oh, honestly, yeah. The Warriors. It's fantastic. It's probably one of Rockstar's best games. Yes, it's licensed and attached to the film, but they've also added so much other stuff, from events and characters' backstories all leading up to the events of the film, then reenacting the moments of the film. It is a full, complete experience, giving so much light. And remember when Cyrus, right, doing his speech, calling everyone a sucker, and talking about how there's only 10,000 police in the whole city, right? And there's 60,000 of you. But in the movie, you don't really feel like there's that many people. I know I muddled up the numbers of that quote, but this game makes that world feel so much larger, and that the world is actually run by all these gangs. Running through Coney Island to surrounding areas, gang conflicts, everything. There's so much in this Impact game, and even with that, to create so many one-to-one scenes of the film No, it's aside from watching the movie and probably reading the comic, the best way to take in the story. But if you had neither of the other two and just this is more than enough. It's really good. And I just wish they didn't keep fucking up the port for it whenever they keep bringing it to a newer console. Just remake the game. Rockstar, what are you doing? It's easy money. Fucking do it. Alright. We got one more. First Yakuza game. Not Kiwami. The first Yakuza game. Right, with its original systems. With its original systems, with its original English dub, with Mark Hamill voicing Majima.
It's been a while.
Everything.
Majima-san.
This game is so much fun. And honestly, like
Relax.
not to shit on
You're trying to start your own
Kiwami, but
Oh, yeah.
Yakuza 1 and Kiwami
That's where you're
are two very different games. They share the exact same story beats and moments, a couple of fixes here and there, but mechanically very, very different.
I know I'd like to nail a bitch like that.
And I don't know what it is, but
What do you want me
like,
to do with this break?
especially in Kiwami 2, that the Dragon Engine,
You're too
it-
kind.
such a janky pile of shit.
Fucking motherfucker!
It's,
You like that?
I hold the first Yakuza game so dear and close to my heart. I hold that franchise to my heart, but I am also getting so fucking sick of it too.
He's learned
Just
his
with there
lesson.
being so much.
Okay.
Just remake Dead Souls, you cowards.
But when you have kids,
Let's go Bully. Bully,
Well done.
given the fact that Bully on the PlayStation 2 wasn't the first way I experienced Bully. First way I actually experienced it was on the Wii. But then coming back and playing through Bully and completing it, man, Rockstar really cooked with this. Not as much as the Warriors, but this being the setting, the delinquent kid that you are, being the kid that you, or the boy that you might have actually wanted to be back in high school. It's so much fun. And there's also, again, same thing with the Warriors, so much charm within it as well. And I hope you're really good at cutting open frogs and attending classes. Yakuza 2. Again, on the PlayStation 2. It's so good. It's really good. Given that it is shorter, but still hits all the same. And obviously, if you play through Yakuza 1, go through that entire epic, and then go into Yakuza 2, it is really nice and refreshing to have a shorter story. Especially if you're going into Yakuza 3. But it's all condensed, but everyone still gets so much time to shine. It also has probably one of the best villains in the franchise. No, it's not Danny Trejo before anyone says it in the comments. I think Deadly Alliance is going to go into the bottom of C. It's fine. But there's so much shit characters within it. Shang Tsung, Baracho, Quan Chi, Scorpion, Sonya, Kenshi, Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero's worst design, Kano, the vampire lady, Darius, Su Hao, I think it is, Frost, Jax, Katarina, Raiden, Reptile, also one of Reptile's worst designs, Sector, Blaze, and Mocap. It's fucking poo. And the minigame sucks too. I think we do Armageddon now. Armageddon is awesome on its roster, right? Obviously, has every character. Yeah, it has every character that exists within Mortal Kombat, right? Its story sucks so much. But I'll never forget that opening cinematic though. That opening cinematic goes so hard. Mortal Kombat Deception. It's the best Mortal Kombat game. Mortal Kombat Deception, easily one of the best. Conquest modes is unmatched by all regards. Like, to be set up like a proper RPG, venturing through this conquest mode is simply the best. Oh my god, and you got chess? I gotta forget about chess. If you like Mortal Kombat, I understand that it's 3D Mortal Kombat, right? And that's kind of where they were sort of throwing shit against the wall, hoping it would stick. I do recommend, if you like the series of Mortal Kombat, I know it's in a bit of a weird state right now with Mortal Kombat 1. You get a chance, play Deception. Deception is actually deceptionally good. Let's go with Mortal Kombat still. Let's get that one out of the way, right? So Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It is a co-op beat 'em up adventure game. And it's super fun. Playing with someone else, yeah, it's really good. It's a whole lot of fun. I would put it in B tier. Like, I would love to see this game return in some kind of way. I really would. I think Couch Co-op needs a return. Katamari Damacy. It's fine. I just didn't love it. It's gonna live nicely in D. It's got a fun little plot. It's got a wild story. Sorry, not even fun. But it's fine. It just didn't resonate with me. The gameplay loop was just too simple, and to continue playing through each time, it just wasn't feeling it. Was not feeling it at all. All right, let's get to some heavy hitters. Okay, let's go with DBZ. Right. Budokai 2. So we've got Budokai 1 in A. And I think Budokai 2 is just as good. It has a really weird story mode where it's like a board game. And it has a lot of like originality to the story as well. Like with Margin Cell, Margin Freezer, and all sorts of shit going on. It's pretty fun. And it takes everything that the first Budokai game had and adds that bit more.
You aren't getting away, Bobbity.
It's pretty solid. Like, there's not really anything I have of issues with. In terms of the Budokai fighting game series, it just got better over time. Which is why Budokai 3 is also just going to sit right in there nicely. And I think I'll even put it above Peter Jackson's King Kong. It is a whole lot of fun. Each one of these games has a pretty wild story to one of them. As I said, with Budokai 2 having a board game set up, Budokai 1 has a bunch of what if scenarios, and 3 just has a lot. Like, you've got so many movie characters throughout it as well, plus also touching on GT. It's super solid. And let's go with Tenkaichi. I don't like Tenkaichi 1. I think Tenkaichi 1 sucks. It's from coming into the Budokai games to then Tenkaichi. This felt like a step backwards. Making it into like a over-the-shoulder third-person arena fighter. I wouldn't go down the line to say it's a hyper fighter, but it's like, it's meant to make you feel more like a DBZ character, and in consequence of that, you lose everything that is meant to be fair. So there's some balancing issues with the Budokai games, right? But the Tenkaichi series didn't even worry about balancing. And now we're going to go with Tenkaichi 2. And Tenkaichi 2 is going to go really nicely right there. I love this game. I think this game is really, really fun. To being able to play through each of the sagas, going through personally leveling up your characters, to the World Tournament mode, to, yeah, just the stock standard couch co-op that I was able to spend hours and hours in playing with my friends, just burning out the night, essentially. And let's come back to Tenkaichi 3. Tenkaichi 3 is probably the most played one that everyone got to enjoy. Also being on the fact that it was on the Wii to allow over online play and whatnot. And this obviously having the disc fusion, where if you own the previous Budokai games, if you own the previous Tenkaichi games, you can come to a section in the menu, eject the disc, and then put in that Tenkaichi either 1 or 2 and play through their respective story modes. The problem is Tenkaichi 3's story is so lackluster and minimal. There's nothing in it. And it's got so much charm, so much characters. It doesn't go in A. And I think it goes below. All right. Yep. So that's going to be it. So in order, right? Budokai 3. Fantastic competitive fighter. Tenkaichi 2. Budokai 2. Budokai 1. Tenkaichi 3. All the way down in the last end of C tier, we've got Tenkaichi 1. Dark Upon Kingdom on the PlayStation 2. Now, the first time I got to play it was on the Wii, right? And then coming back through, and with COVID, we had set up Parsec and played through Dokapon Kingdom on the PlayStation 2. Because obviously, you know, during COVID, trying to have that connectability with everyone and not having people there, Parsec was a fantastic idea to do just that. Dokapon Kingdom is a RPG board game that just allows you to run away with the game entirely, become this absurd human being that can one-shot your friends and PCs, as I said, with the RPG element, building a huge plethora of stats to whatever you would like to go into, with a twist of like Monopoly on it as well. It's a whole lot of fun, and if you've never played Dokapon Kingdom, there's actually a version of it on Steam, and I recommend it as well. I think 3 comfortably goes into B tier. I like 3. From laying down the foundations to, you know, to what we know today. Without 3, then we wouldn't have had the rest of Grand Theft Auto. This game started everything, and this game has some of the wildest shit you can pull off as well. So you remember in, like, you know, San Andreas or even Vice City, you'd come across multiple areas that you couldn't get past, right? Invisible walls preventing, a bridge is out, etc, etc. Grand Theft Auto 3 had that, but with some intuitive thinking and trial and error, you could get around it far easier than Vice City and San Andreas. But yes, I love this game, and without it, we don't have Grand Theft Auto. We would never have gotten Grand Theft Auto. Let's go Vice City. Vice City
Don't make this worse.
has everything that Grand Theft Auto had. And dials it up to 100. There's not much to not like about this game. From the cute little references to the story beats, it is so much fun to even just explore the city, to explore Vice City. Like, I'm lost for words on what more that I can say about it, because it is just, it's a pinnacle in, well, definitely a height in the Grand Theft Auto series. San Andreas. Oh man, I like San Andreas more. I really do. With Samuel Jackson's Officer Tenpenny to CJ, Grove Street, it was far more in line with, how do I say, it was way more grounded, I guess, than what Vice City was. Vice City had this amazing aesthetic, but San Andreas had an amazing grittiness and realism of how shitty some people are, and even manipulative. Yeah, and the cheats, man. I miss cheats in video games. I really do.
Best not to mention where you got that.
Let's stay on with Rockstar for a moment. All right. Midnight Club 3. Gonna go in B tier. Midnight Club 3, the second last entry, I believe. I think there was another game after this on the 360. But Midnight Club 3 was a street racer that has so much flair and style. It was borderline a vehicle combat game, but also wasn't. It's super tight and the same deal. The exploration, like Rockstar knows how to create worlds. That goes for Warriors, Bully, San Andreas, Vice City, and the same goes for Midnight Club. Creating the atmosphere and the layout of the worlds. Oh, even GTA 3. Like, I guarantee if I was to pick up one of these games that I haven't played in a very long time, I would get moments of memories flood back through for just going around certain corners and being like, oh, that would lead to there. Now, obviously, you're going to have that with a bunch of games you enjoy, but I don't know what other developer can do that to almost every title. Except this one. Manhunt. Manhunt's a bit of a weird one. So Manhunt, from memory, came out and the ESRB, I believe it was, banned it in a bunch of different countries. One of those countries was Australia, but there was also a bunch of copies that still made it here, and you could still get a copy of it. It's just very difficult to. I've got mine on the PS2 and the original Xbox, and it's not for the faint of heart. I mean, it literally teaches you how you can kill someone with your environment. Yes, there's a bunch of that in like the GTA games, but it's not the goal of the game. It's not the premise to, you know, assassinate everyone throughout. Plus, the story of Manhunt 1 is actually alright. It's fine. Manhunt 2, though, you can go an E. Game sucks. I don't know, man. Like, from the protag to the setup that the first one had created, and then to this one, it was not it. Like, Manhunt 2 is such a mixed bag. Some people may put it above the first one, but it's not going to happen on my list. Let's get this out of the way. Spawn Armageddon is one of the worst games I've played in a long time. It was, if you played Blade 2, it feels very similar to how shit it is. A hack and slash throughout forgettable cities and enemies to even bosses. I mean, I believe his name is the Violator. Man, there's nothing here. They could have done cool comic strip panel cutscenes or anything of the sort to have that bit of Spawn flair that is in Spawn. But instead you are stuck fighting a fucking tank down a corridor for 15 minutes, just putting bullets into it and casting spells that have no weight or impact. It's, I don't even particularly like Todd McFarlane, but like, The game deserved a bit better. If this game, if Spawn Armageddon kept its tone and themes, but took bits and pieces from Ultimate Spider-Man, it could have been good. Ultimate Spider-Man is, if you haven't played Ultimate Spider-Man, it's crazy. So it's actually Activision that did Ultimate Spider-Man. Taking a bit of a spin off from the comics, so you get a bunch of Ultimate Spider-Man designs coming through and things not playing out exactly how you know them, such as like Carnage actually being Peter Parker, for example, and even classic characters with new designs, such as, like, you know, the Green Goblin, right? Green Goblin is definitely not the character that you remembered. Like, this man is
where'd he go?
huge.
I hate it when this happens, because every time this happens, something
He's
even worse
massive.
happens about 2 seconds.
Just starts flinging you around, throwing you side by side, throwing out fireballs. It's so cool. There's so much love within that game. If you never played Ultimate Spider-Man, do it. Like, the game's getting kind of expensive to get hold of now, but it is good. Ratchet & Clank 1. It feels bad putting it in C, but it's fine. It's fine. It laid the groundwork. It walked so the rest of the series could sprint. Like, even from Captain Quark and whatnot. Or even the 2016 game, I believe it was. Like,
That's a nice one.
it's fine. There's a lot of fun moments throughout it. There's even a classic moment of Clank having a boss fight within a miniature city, as if it's a kaiju fight. Like, there's heaps of small moments in that, and Ratchet himself has so much charm. Like, you can't go wrong, but it's not the greatest. And Ratchet and Clank 2, Locked and Loaded. It's not going to go in B tier. It's going to go in C as well. It's good. It works off everything the first game had. It does. More guns, more weapons, more locations, more enemies, more quips. Insomniac cooked and delivered with Ratchet and Clank 2. But it also just kind of falls flat. And it's really hard not to compare, but the problem is I've played Ratchet and Clank 3. And this game is so much fun. There are a couple of things that are of the time, a little bit outdated with their jokes, and the Britney Spears nods with Britney Gears. But man, it's polished versions of what's previously happened, with way more as well. Which then comes to Ratchet Gladiator, or Ratchet Dreadlock, wherever you're from and know it as. So, Man, this game's so sick. From its arsenal to everything else, to the mini games that have been in the prior ones, revisiting them, slash all the characters, and seeing just the evolution of Ratchet himself. It's super fun. It's a hell of a good time.
It's so bright. It's like a light bulb, but so much brighter. I'm not good with words.
Mercenaries is Red Faction Guerrilla with Just Cause on the PlayStation 2. From basically fully destructible environments to completing operations and missions to however you please. It's super solid. I've never played the sequel, so you won't see it on this list. But Mercenaries 1, something to try out. It really is. Burnout Revenge. Just forgettable. Like, it's... It's just not it. It's really not. I don't know, man. It's got the soundtrack, don't get me wrong. But Dominator is... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, that's tough. Man, like Burnout Revenge, Burnout Dominator, they so much of it blends together because it is just so forgettable when the clear winner of the series is Burnout 3. And I'm going to put Burnout 3 in A. That's where that comfortably sits. To me, Burnout 3 is a far superior Burnout game from its tracks, collision, attitude, even co-op. Man, it's a hell of a lot of fun. Obscure 2. I was gonna do a video on Obscure 2, but it's also gonna go in A.
Did you really need to snort that?
It's so weird, right? Because Obscure 1
Not you.
is sort
I
of
know you found things hard since Leafmore.
plays off of the
I. It's one more reason
90s trope, high schoolers, stuck in a pinch
For far too long now.
with
Put up
a
fight for
simple layout, gameplay loop, and combat system.
no reason for you to
And
leave.
Obscure 2
It's been 2 years, Kenny.
fixes the combat system and gameplay loop with more puzzles and whatnot, but strips the guts out of all of the characters, even ones that are from the first game and then reappear in the sequel. They are not the same characters. Yeah, they share the same name and everything else, but personality wise they are very, very different. Like, I don't know what had happened, but man, Obscure 2 is super forgettable. I'll come back and play through Obscure every so often, especially after discovering it. But Obscure 2, man, it's
Fucking thing sucks!
Zone of the Enders 1. Yep. I'm going to put it in D. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. I pushed through it to finish it and still came out feeling nothing. I didn't enjoy my time, experience, or anything. The combat and the systems are cool. The story has moments, but it's not enough, especially for how long you've kind of got to sit there through getting from A to B, or clearing out each level essentially. It is bottom tier compared to Second Runner. I'm gonna put Second Runner right there. Second Runner fixed everything from the first one, right? And I didn't even have that much experience. I had next to no experience with Zone of the Enders. I went in knowing that it was a mech fighter, essentially. And thought, okay, well, I hear people raging about it. I'll give it a try. But no, the game's sick. Like, from the Second Runner game, it is so much fun. Yeah, from Zone of the Enders series is set in the late 22nd century. Mankind has colonized Mars, and space colonies are set up to orbit around Jupiter. You've got a bunch of stuff with like Anubis and some super weapons with AI and everything else, and for some reason I feel like Kojima was something on here. It is. There, Kojima was just a creator. Does that mean that he wrote the story? Don't know. But no, Zone of the Enders is everything that I wanted the first one to be, to finally happen in the second one. Like, it's night and day. It is absolutely night and day between these two. Sims hit and run. Let's go for it. Yeah. Yeah, see. It's fun. It's a whole lot of fun. I put many hours into it. I played it through a bunch of times. But it doesn't deter the fact that it's it's not very engaging to keep the player going. Once you pick it up and play for an hour, you've got the rest of the game that is going to follow the exact same suit and style. Go from A to B, speak to person Z, go back to A, get whatever item, zip around, do a race, chase down someone, collect flaming tires, three-eyed fish, the works. Right. And just, I don't know, also the game making you play certain characters. Like, playing Marge sucks. Yeah. But it's not deter away from its fun, because it is that. Nano Breaker, let's go. Metal Gear Rising before Metal Gear Rising. Also done by Konami. We've got nano machines, we've got cyborgs, we've got goddamn hard as rock music blaring through. It's no rules of nature. It has no polish to what Metal Gear Rising is. It doesn't even have a fucking lock button. But if you want a stripped down version of Metal Gear Rising, Nano Breaker is it, including the story. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. I'm gonna put it right there. I like Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. It's fun. I enjoy its mechanic of the reversal, working out puzzles. It has a lot of charm to it. Then the Two Thrones came out, And I think God of War might have come out, but it's starting to feel very God of War. And I was okay with that. I dug the Two Thrones quite a bit. And then Warrior Within happened. And I think I was suffering from a bit of Prince of Persia burnout. I don't know. Like, it could have kept building, and it kind of just went puzzles. No. Puzzles and platforming. No. We're just gonna go straight with the God of War route now. And it didn't feel as good as Two Thrones. Yeah, it's fine to just run through hack slash, you know, run up some walls, do a little bit of parkour, etc. The movement of the game still stayed the same, but the things that began everything got taken away to have a gritty, darker story. It feels right to put Mashed beside, maybe even ahead of Jack X, right? Mashed is your simple top-down vehicular combat, drive to survive sort of deal. And I have up to 4 players, and this also came out of the Simple Games 2000, same as Hard Knock High. And as I said with those, the games that did exceedingly well ended up making their own. There we are, Hard Knock High. Games that did exceedingly well pushed through further and then became their own thing. Such example with EDF. And EDF started as a simple 2000s game series, and then due to popularity it grew to what it was, which is then what happened with Mashed, right? Mashed come about, it was successful, it made a bit of an impact for what it was, and then the following generation came about and people were like, man, I really want to play Mashed. You could pick up Mashed on 360, or you could play the spiritual successor to Mashed, where a bunch of the developers and whatnot came from, and made Blur, which is the exact same thing, and Gungrave. Both of you are going in here. Oh, this is better, but they're fine. They're super jank, but it's fine. I think Gungrave is, well, it's based on the anime, and I think the creator of the anime is the same person who did Trigun, from memory. And don't get me wrong, like, character designs are fucking sick in this. And the fact that you can, like, max paint jump, blasting through, causing mayhem, it's a whole lot of fun, but it's got its problems also where there's no real weight unless you're, you know, firing out a rocket where that should have weight. But yeah, it's fine. Destroy Humans 1. It's going in B. Game's great. It's so goofy, and growing up watching Invader Zim and then hearing the majority of the cast of that TV show come into to Destroy All Humans, seeing developers have fun allowing it to be fun for the player as well. It's got such a it's got such a charm and joy to it, but it doesn't beat out the sequel. Oh no, it does not.
What did you see?
With its crazy ass 70s theme, and then going into London, fighting against the KGB, to secret services, the destructibility that you can cause on the world from your UFO, picking up cows, flinging them around. Yes, you could do some of that in the first one, but it didn't have the polish and the witty charm of the sequel. This guy's a fucking asshole. God damn, is it fun to play and just be that asshole. Dog of Bay, let's get it out of the way. Dog of Bay, it's a rhythm anamorphic performance game, is in like stage performances. It's, think of Parappa the Rapper but with anamorphic dogs. Yeah, you don't need to play it. This feels weird. Hulk. Hulk is sitting up the top. It's fun. Like, it's better than the first Spider-Man game. But like, I don't know, man. It's playing as Hulk in a realistic setting and having that weight and indestructibility with also boss fights carrying through. It's super fun. Plus also being tied with the movie. But it doesn't hold shit onto Hulk Ultimate Destruction, man. Hulk Ultimate Destruction is the Hulk game. From its fun cartoony look to fighting against, in the early 2000s or even 90s, you had the 94 Spider-Man animated series, you had the 90s X-Men series, you also had a Hulk TV series. And watching characters like Brainiac, Abomination, all sorts from that show come into this game, man, I was one happy boy. I was literally the Leonardo DiCaprio meme, like,
Here I come.
yeah, it's good. It's so much fun. Even just to boot it up for, 40 minutes, create absolute mayhem, then dip out. It is honestly the best. JoJo Part 1 sucks balls. It's not good. It's a beat 'em up that, yeah, follows the story of Part 1. And it's clunky. It hardly works. It really struggles. But JoJo Part 5, it's good. C tier. It's a boss rush. I was not expecting that at all. It is a boss rush with... Oh, hang on a second. All right, we're back. So, quickly running back through, right? Dog just wanted to bark at everyone. Silent Hill Origins. It's fine. Not the best, not the worst. It might be the worst, actually. No. Holy shit, no, it's not. Not with that last Silent Hill game that came out. The watching adventure. Let's go Silent Hill 4. It is... It's going there. Silent Hill for the Room. It's really good. It is another psychological horror, creating so much unease and nerve, to just being stuck in a room and then venturing out. Silent Hill 3. The connection to Silent Hill 1. Heather's a super cool character, and both these games are pretty solid in their own right. They hold up quite well on their own and independently, but they get overshadowed a whole lot, and it's not really fair because they're all kind of different to each other, especially with Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2's... I'm super biased with this game, but its backstory of how it's created, from its music, tone, delivery, everything almost kind of felt deliberate, right? And it came out the way it did. It's fantastic. To other people's lists, and we'll put it in A, totally understand. The other people that might put it in B, I'm not really going to agree with that one, but like, oh man, Silent Hill 3 could honestly go in A. Now think about it. Now we've come too far. Wrath of Heaven. Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven. Yeah, it's a B. Yeah, it is a B. Tenchu 3? I believe it is. It's a whole lot of fun. It's like playing Age of 47 in like in traditional Japan times. Or I was gonna say feudal Japan, but it's not quite that. Tenchu Fatal Shadows. It's kind of just as good. It takes a step back from not being as gory and bloody, but the gameplay is tuned up to be more of, do you want to be stealthy? Do you want to just hack and slash your way through? Do you want to set up traps? Do you want to discover, find out intel, listen to guards, find out patterns? You are given so many different options, and Tenchu Wrath of Heaven sort of has those things, but it's never implemented that far. Tekken Tag Tournament. It's B. It's fine. I didn't love it. The few times I've played it, I've not loved it. Like, the tag mechanic is cool. Tekken Tag 2 is amazing. Tekken Tag 1? Yeah, it's... It's there, but just not quite. And another game that saved the franchise. I'm gonna put Tekken 5 in A, I think. I think Tekken 5 deserves to be an A. I think that Tekken 5 is that good. It took out the shit that 4 introduced from stairs and uh, crap on the actual stages to interact, such as like pillars and ceilings. Yeah. I really like Tekken 5. Oh man, Siren. Siren is a weird one. Siren is Silent Hill on a train track and way more horror focused than it is psychological horror. I have Siren 2 here for some reason. I've never played 2. But yes, the game is clunky. It's there, but you've got to put in your own time to work out everything, because it throws you straight into the thick of everything that's going on. So when you launch it, you're probably going to be deterred away from it pretty quickly on the fact that, you know, you're going to die within 30 seconds unless you know the buttons and know what you're doing. Hunting around. This game's actually sick. Oh, do I put it? I think I put it there. No. No, Haunting Grounds AT, don't be ridiculous. Oh, Silent Hill 3 is going in A then. So, Haunting Ground is Clock Tower, right? But polished in a English setting and landscape, all set within a castle. There's so much fun. It's not fun, but it's so anxiety driven. Gets the blood pumping. Even with your dog companion, you don't have a form of combat really in this game. You have run, hide, survive. And I really like that about it. The themes are pretty full on though. I think Soul Calibur 2 is going to go in B. I know that's kind of crazy, but just didn't love Soul Calibur. I wasn't a huge fan of its combat or its fighting game style. I really wasn't. The guest characters are cool, but like, it's just didn't sit with me. It's not to say that it's a bad game, God no. But I did not put as much time into Soul Calibur to what I did Tekken. CVS 2 on the PlayStation 2. It holds up pretty well. It's a really good fighting game. Like, what can I say? It has some of the most beautiful pixel art. People are still screaming for CVS 3 today because of how good this franchise is. Genji. Oh. Is Genji going A? I didn't love it as much as the others. The hack and slash. Very similar to like Onimusha, which we are going to go straight into Onimusha. Onimusha is like, so Genji is just the straight hack and slash, right? With your demons, spirits, and everything else. Onimusha is that, but with fixed camera angles and feeling like a blend between I'm not gonna say DMC, but Resident Evil kind of deal. Spy versus spy. It's fun. That's all it is. Tetsunoku game, the fighting game, is also fun. Lego Star Wars. I did not feel the same about it to what I did the sequel. I don't know what it was, but didn't love it the same. I actually loved Revenge of the Sith more. Oh, I don't think I want to put it down that low. Oh, I don't know if I want to put that high. Yep. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. It's a super fun licensed game. Like, you've seen the movie and it allows you to feel and breathe those moments into. Going back with Onimusha, right? I don't like Onimusha 2. It's fine. The fact that it's getting a remake, that's cool. I wish the first game's remake had a bit more love put into it. Weirdly enough, the most time I actually spent into the Onimusha series was actually Onimusha 3. I'm gonna put it right there. With Jean Paul, I believe it is. No, Jean Reno, sorry. Which was a super weird real life actor brought into the game, but man, I can vividly recall the opening cutscene to this game so clear. I remember showing it off to a bunch of my friends in the early years and being like, look how fucking sick this is. To then also playing and be like, it is just as good, it just doesn't look as good as the opening. But it's like a Naga and everything, man. God of War 1. God of War. Where do you sit? I think it sits in A. I really do. I love this game to bits. Which also pains me because I fucking hate that Ares fight. That Ares fight blows and it ruins so much of the game for me. But seeing the Ghost of Sparta come from where he was to why he's even white, to the deals that he made, to who he worked for, man, getting the abilities to traverse and travel, work out puzzles, to progress, it's a hell of a good time. And where did God of War 2 go? Oh man, I think God of War 2 is pretty goated. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's that goated. might be that goated. That feels better. That feels a whole lot better. Yeah, I think God of War just being an A feels right. It's everything in the first game, but then continues on immediately. From even Kratos jumping off the side of a cliff to kill himself, to then Zeus fucking shit up and getting caught in the middle of things, to what at the time was the most goriest game? I can't quite remember. Or most amount of blood spilt in a game. Yeah, it's hard to recall, but it slaps. It's a whole lot of fun. And people that play, like, you know, God of War, oh geez, is it 2018 or 2016? God of War 2016, 2018, and even Ragnarok. Man, if they're your... Okay, let's get things sorted first, right? Ragnarok is pretty mid. It's pretty mid. 2016 is actually really good, and even the fights with the Valkyries really enhanced my experience with playing through it. It took a fair while to get used to the game, but when playing through it, all I wanted to do was come back and play through God of War 2 specifically. I like God of War 3, but man, I like 2's moments, I like 2's worlds, puzzles, abilities, pacing, even the fucking music. God damn the music, man. It's, yeah, it deserves to be there. Oh, let's go Fatal Frame. Oh, how do I feel about that? I like Fatal Frame. I do. It had a unique spin on the survival horror, being with the camera that you have to take photos of the spirits to then vanquish them and remove them. But the camera is your biggest enemy in this game. And with that, Fatal Frame 3 is also just as good, but it's not that good. It is not as good as 2. Fatal Frame 1 and 3 are perfectly fine. Fatal Frame 2 or Project Zero, however you know the game series, this game is chef's kiss. From cutting out the cheap scares to the ambience, and just the storytelling of 2 is so much better than 3 and 1. It just is. You have to play it to understand, but it's good. True Crime, Streets of LA. Oh, yeah. In New York, I didn't feel great about New York. Michigan Report from Hell. It's okay. Another survival horror. We're gonna fast track this a bit. Digimon 4 Digital World. Let's go and see as well. Jack and Dexter. It's good. Jack 2. It's also good. It's fucking Grand Theft Auto. But Jack and Dexter. Jack 3? I think it's gonna go there. I think I'm happy with that. The Gregory Horror Picture Show. Probably one of the most unique survival horror games I've played, where you're running a retail. Uniku Man Grand Muscle Pricks 2. Kaneko Man Grand Muscle Pricks 2 is it's fucking Tekken in the Kaneko Man universe. It's so much fun. And it's way more in depth than what you think. Pick it up, play it, right? It is only in Japanese, but get a feel for it, figure out, your buttons, and then test around. Test around and be like, huh. Man, when I was watching Dislikes on stream, he was telling me about parries. And pretty much everything is parryable. He was telling me about counters. He was telling me about the rock, paper, scissors mechanic. He was telling me about grab reversals to then linking Irish whips into different supers to crazy ass air juggling. Everything. It's insane. And insanely fun. With probably the best fighting game announcer to date. Like, the best part about Tekken 8 is its announcer, which doesn't say much about Tekken 8, or it probably says too much about it. But this would be, it's the same energy, same feel. All right, let's keep going. Soul Calibur 3. Wasn't a fan. I did not like it. Same deal. Galactic Wrestling. The WWE Ultimate Muscle or Kaneko Man game. Super fun, super corny, characteristic, stylized, everything. Crash Tag Team Racing. We are going, whoa, Crash Tag Team Racing. There? Crash of the Titans didn't feel great with me. Twinsanity. Chain Dive. It's pretty forgettable. Clock Tower. It's good. Bloody Roar 4. It's probably better than I'm getting into Deadly Lines. Kaneko Man Grand Muscle Pricks 1. It'd be pretty rude not to put it near the first one, but I think it's going to go here. Swords of Etheria. It's a Alice in Wonderland game that slaps pretty hard. Tales of Vesperia. High C, I reckon. Tell Erie's a gorgeous little game. First one right there. Second one. Oh, right there. The third one goes down in a whole rank. Tell Aries 3. I'm not a fan of Tell Aries 3. Dragon Quest 8. Reckon I could put it there. Samurai Western, baby. Samurai Western's slotting right in there. Dawn of Manor. Go there. Musashi. Can also go in C tier. Final Fantasy. Crimson Tears. I haven't played that. What the fuck? Rumblefish, baby. This game is actually a lot of fun. It's a very, very fun fighting game with a lot of. I think Itoy actually goes in there. The Jungle Party sneaks in there too. Rumblefish is a super fun fighting game with heaps of defensive options. Garou. Ooh, no, that's not Garou. That's, oh my goodness, what is it? It's a Tetsunoku fighting game. It's not a fighting game, but yeah, you get me. Spectral versus Generational. You can go, ooh, no, it's gone there. Shadow Tower Abyss. It's going there. Dark Cloud. I'm actually going to put Dark Cloud in A. I fuck with Dark Cloud. I really do. Digimon World. Data Squad. It's going in C. Dark Cloud 1 is fantastic. It's super fun. This guy too. Oh, guts. You've got to go there, man. You're in B. I'm sorry. Oni. It's fine. I think Star Wars Battlefront 2 is actually S tier. I'm not even taking the piss. I think that is where that sits. I strongly recommend that's where it actually sits. Where Tenchu, I think Shinobi though is gonna go halfway into B. 40k Fire Warrior, man, this game, oh my god. It's going in F. I hated it. MX vs ATV. I think I could put it in A. I think I can comfortably put it in A. Most Wanted. It's going there. X-Men The Next Dimension. I think there's more than fine. A Kuriga. Oh, where would that go? There. Gantz. I have not finished Gantz. Gran Turismo 3. Gran Turismo 4. Need for Speed Underground 2. Street Racing Syndicate. Shadow Memories. Dark Cloud 2. Deadly Strike. LA Rush. Forgettable. See. Shit. Shit. Oh man, where would that sit? I think that's gonna sit there. Curse of Laminance with Castlevania. But I think they're both gonna sit in C. Like, I liked Curse of Darkness more. Okami, don't kill me. I have not finished it. Gax. Bajingai. Mystic Knights. I like Mystic Knights. God Hand. Did I put God Hand here? I think God Hand sits there. Bottom's 4. I think Bottom's 4 goes there. Persona 3. Persona 4. I actually like Persona 4 more. And I think it's just due to the characters with you and whatnot. Soul Calibur. Sorry, Soul Eater. Shining Force Extra and Neo. They can go behind. They're both of equal status, really. Here comes the pain. I think Here Comes the Pain might be an A. Need for Speed Pro Street comes down at the bottom. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 comes the bottom. Juice 2. Go above Flat Out. Sword of Destiny, man. In the bin. Shadow Hearts. I think Ultimate Ninja actually a lot of fun. Disgaea 1. Oh, I think that sits there. Marvel's Capcom 2. I think that's gonna go in there. Nightmare Before Christmas. Super Solid. DMC clone. Rule of Rose. Its combat sucks. Its gameplay sucks, sorry. Shut your mouth. Yeah, I think I'm okay with how that sits. Capcom is not for me. Now we have some choices. I think that's the way to go about it. Resident Evil 4. I think Bayonetta 3 Takedown is S tier. Oh, that's so tough. All right. Devil May Cry 3. Is going to go right there. The first Devil May Cry game. It's going to go there. Kingdom Hearts 1. I didn't love Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 2. I honestly think that's it. I think that might be it. Am I happy with how all that sits? I think so. I'm putting Shinobi an A. It's that good. Dark Cloud 2 is also that good. And I think The Getaway deserves to come up. I think Wild Arms 3 can actually come up in the A. Yeah. I think that is my tier list. Yeah. I reckon that's it. God damn. Oh, I think Shell could come up. I think Gran Turismo 3 can come down. EDA 3 can come up. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Tekken 5's going in this. It's that good. It's going in this. Oh man, that's yeah. Yep. Red Ninja, you're going right down the bottom. Zach Bell, you're next. The Nightshade. And Jackie Chan Adventures.